Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Ben. Oh God, my skin is so dry. Oh, I need some lotion. Oh wait. I have some lotion. Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Angel Benton. Oh my gosh, that feels so much better. My name is Angel Benton and you're watching Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side for now. And before I get into the show that we're doing today, I found out something about myself. So today, I took pole dancing class, and a couple of the poles were sort of out of commission, and we had some extra people in class, which it doesn't bother me per se, because when I first started learning at Crunch, everyone had to share poles. I mean, there was only like 6 poles and like 30 fucking people, so you had to share your pole with like 4 other people, and I didn't have a problem with that. You know, whatever, it is what it is, it's fine. But they are very into the everyone should have their own pole, you know. It is what it is, but I that part didn't bother me. But what bothered me, it wasn't necessarily bothered me, but I felt bad for Danny. She's the teacher. I felt bad because I'm a very visual learner. So I have to see something done a few times before I can even start to get it myself. And the reason, you know, everyone learns a different way. Some people are visual learners, some people are audio learners, some people are tactile learners. They just got to get in and do it. And I feel like Danny is more of a tactile learner, like she just got to try it. But I need to see it done a few times before I can get it done. And because there were so many people in class, I didn't really get that opportunity. And I don't fault Danny for that at all. I don't. She did a good job with the class that we had. But the thing is I need to see something done quite a few times before I can do it myself. I don't know. Maybe I just don't want her to think I'm being lazy. That's all. Because that's the reason why, like, she would get frustrated with the entire class, not just with me, but she'd be like, you know, why is no one on the pole, you know? But because I was waiting to see it done correctly. And like the reason why I feel like I need to see it done a few times is because I let bad habits form. If I'm just figuring stuff out on my own and I'm not getting something, I'm gonna do something completely the wrong way, and then that's how bad habits form, and that's what I'm trying to fucking break. So anyways, all right, so about today's show, I'm really just dry all over today. This is really crazy. Okay, so this show is it's a daytime drama, but it's a digital daytime drama, much like what's that one? Eastsiders that I do on Mondays. Eastsiders. This one is called Indoor Boys. Now, the thing about Indoor Boys is that it's on Vimeo. Well, you can actually go to indoorboys.tv and you can watch it there. And it's only been on for 2 seasons. So we're going to be doing those 2 seasons. But the thing is this is what's going to make things kind of difficult, is that the show itself is only like 8 minutes long. Like, it's really the total, like, you know how everyone says that the younger generations have a short attention span? This is like the proof of that, because every episode is like 8 minutes long. Or maybe it's because it's on Vimeo, and that's Vimeo, for those of you that don't know, it's kind of like YouTube, but you can get a little edgier with Vimeo than you can with YouTube, because Vimeo doesn't have Google as its corporate parent. You know what I mean? So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But it stars Alex Wise, who we all know as Saul from The Bold and the Beautiful. And, God, what is it? I don't even remember the guy's name, but I know his Twitter handle. It's at West Tay. And the two of them play roommates who are friends. Now, I think it's in Los Angeles, which is kind of weird because they're both like famous New York theater actors. So I just pictured in my head that this show took place in New York. And maybe it does, but I could have sworn that it was Los Angeles when they showed the opening shot. So that's kind of weird and puts things in a new perspective for me because I was expecting New York City and it was LA. Okay. So they have this apartment together, which again, that made me think it was New York. So they had this apartment together, and basically it's really just one scene, right? Because the whole show is only 8 minutes long. And it's just one scene, and in the scene, basically, Wes Tay-Tay's character, I need to find out who he is. Hold on. Because I feel bad because I don't want to keep calling him by his Twitter handle. Hold on, I'm going to look him up on my iPad. Let's see here. At Wesley Taylor. Oh, well, I can't believe I didn't get that. Okay, Wesley Taylor. Yeah. So, yeah, he's a Broadway star. He's currently on SpongeBob SquarePants on Broadway, right? Okay, so that, and you know, Alex Weisz is a Broadway star as well, so it makes me wonder, well, is this really in Los Angeles? But, I mean, it makes sense because that's where Alex was shooting The Bold and the Beautiful, so it makes sense then why they would film in Los Angeles, I guess. That's what I'm thinking. So, we meet the two characters. They're sitting on the couch, and Alex Weisz's character, I don't know their character names just yet. I mean, really, like, the whole show was, like, 8 minutes long, so it's like, okay, you need to really pay fucking attention because it's over before you know it. Okay, so, his character is, I think he's trying to understand social media, whereas the other one, Wesley Taylor's character, is very, like, I've got social media down, and, you know... And he's like, well, how come I post witty things? And this is actually kind of a little bit mirroring real life. He's like, why do I post the most wittiest things on Twitter? And they only get like, you know, 60 likes, but then you'll post, you know, pictures of, you know, your abs, and then you'll get 3,000 likes, you know, and listen, I understand that 100%. I get that. The Zen part of that is that you need to just accept the number that you have and play to your audience. Don't change your brand to try to make other people subscribe. It will happen over time. You know what happened? This is a true story in terms of social media. A lot of those people that have all those millions of followers, they lost like hundreds of thousands of followers because they were all Russian bots. I mean, so that should just tell you right there. You know how many followers I lost? I lost about 600 on Twitter. I lost about 600 followers. But I had like 7,000. So it wasn't that many. So 600 is really nothing. So, okay, it's frustrating, but I still had over 6,000 followers. So I'm good. You know, I would love more followers, but, you know, I mean, I would like real people following me. You know what I'm saying? So, so Wesley Taylor's character tells Alex Weisz's character to get off of Grindr. And he's like, everyone's on Grindr. And he's like, well, I'm not. And I've got to admit, I'm not either. Here's why I'm not on Grindr. I'm not on Grindr because, at least here in Las Vegas, it's mostly bots. And when I say bots, I mean they're mostly automated, probably fake profiles with people that say, I'm so horny, and then when you answer them, they say, want to watch me on cam, and then it's a link to their cam show website. I mean, it's like that all through Grindr. And actually, I hate to say this, but Hornet is kind of the same way. Right? So, so Wesley Taylor's character obviously is not on Grindr. So basically, I'm really going the long way around this because I don't want to give away the whole story, but I also want to kind of get to the core of the conflict. And the conflict comes when Wesley Taylor's character tells Alex Weisz's character, well, if you just need to get off, just come into my room. And he's like, we couldn't handle that. He's like, I think I could handle that. So Alex Weisz then goes out onto the balcony, and then he starts texting Wesley Taylor, which he's texting him from the fucking balcony, which that's Very millennial. That's a very millennial thing to do, is to run away and then text your significant other from the balcony. And he's like, what would you want to do to me? And he's like, oh, so then he texts him. And so they're about to kiss. So he comes back in the room and they're about to kiss. And then he's like, ooh. And then Wesley Taylor's like, ooh, I just got followed. I don't even remember. It was someone famous, but it was like some B-list celebrity, and he's like, ooh, I just got followed by someone, or whatever. And that kind of was the end of it. So we kind of see that, okay, so this guy is obviously very into social media, whereas the other one, you're thinking, oh my God, this is not going to end well, because he is obviously far more into his character, the other guy, than the other guy's into him. This is not going to end well, I can tell you right now. But I'm excited. I like it. It's a new show. It's cute. So anyways, be sure to check it out, indoorboys.tv. Watch episode 1 and tell me what you think. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Indoor Boys to talk Indoor Boys, or you can also hashtag wait, no, I did Below Deck Med yesterday. Oh, yeah, we're talking about that. Days, or DOOL, to talk Days of Our Lives. I've been trying to watch that all week. Days of Our Lives, to talk that. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you, except for on days when I don't update, like the day I saw Grave of the Fireflies, and I was literally ugly, crying, sobbing in my apartment. It's awful. Thank you so much for logging on today. Have a great day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.